Hello.
Hi.
Shalom.
Shalom.
It's Rachel, isn't it?
Yes.
I'd like to start by asking why it is you want to become a rabbit.
I just really love God, you know? I just really love God. Really.
Right.
Okay, well, for me, it's the juxtaposition between academic and social work. I believe that a rabbit should be both a teacher and a leader, and then embrace the best of both traditions.
Once I wanted to become a comedian, but they told me I was not funny. No, that was a joke.
Der Rebbe is groß.
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Der Rebbe is groß.
Hey?
Der Rebbe is groß. Wenn hat es a klein Jidlik.
Really, it's something like the 614th commandment of Emil Fackenheim. The survival of the Jewish people is a mitzvah, not to grant Hitler a posthumous victory. In Budapest we have more than 100,000 Jews, yet the synagogues are empty. People know they're Jewish, but they do not know why. I want to tell them.
Hello.
Hi.
Shalom.
Shalom?
Let me see. Okay, you're Matthew, right?
Yeah,
Perhaps I could then start by asking who your own rabbit is.
it's Rabbit McLaughlin.
Oh.
He's not fully qualified as a rabbit, but we've got a very small congregation.
Could you discuss with us a recent sermon by by your rabbit?
I suppose most recently he took as his text the Sermon on the Mount.
Quite an unusual choice.
I think there are things for Jews to learn from all religious traditions, especially the Christian one.
Yeah, but the Sermon on the Mount comes from a long Jewish tradition. The text of it far predates that troublemaker Jesus.
And what did your rabbit say about the sermon?
What did you say?
Well, Jesus, if he did indeed preach the Sermon on the Mount, wasn't the first. There was a whole rash of other pretender prophets with practically the same text.
Other pretender prophets?
That's right. Look, I don't suppose anybody here could lend me a pen.
Yeah, actually I've got one right here.
Knock them down and build them up.
What?
Never mind.
Yeah. Are you married?
I don't really have time for a man in my life right now. I guess you could say that I'm...
Married to God. Okay.
You know, we don't really speak Yiddish here.
Or even understand it.
Oh, Yiddish. I thought it sounded familiar. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Yes, indeed. Now, today we want to begin learning the Hebrew language. Obviously, you all come from different backgrounds. Some of you are more reform, others rather liberal. So, it makes sense that we start at the beginning with the Hebrew alphabet. Now, it's one of the trickier aspects of learning Hebrew. They don't use A's and B's like we do, never mind their P's and Q's. It's all Mem, Shin, Resh, this, and Dalet, Vav, Zayin, that, and it can get very confusing. We'll be learning biblical Hebrew.
The language of God.
Yes, indeed. There are none finer amongst the global tongues. The Hebrew of the Bible has sustained our people for more than 2 millennia, and the texts provide an unbroken chain of tradition back to Moses himself.
To Moses or to God?
Don't interrupt me. But why yes, I believe God himself employs the Hebrew tongue for his more intimate ablutions. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Then let's begin.
Menachem Begin? I make the joke. Maze Aleph, Bet, are you crazy?
Please, good people have a reputation for rudeness, and in this class, it's quite simply intolerable. Now, is that understood?
As the Rebbe is a voila, is the Rebbe oika voila.
Please, this is a Hebrew class, not some Unterdeutsch Creole. My family left Berlin because of Ostjuden like you.
Ni dos ist schön, was ist schön, nur dos, was ist gefällt.
Noam, Hebrew please, not this insufferable mishmash. Ah! You've got me started now. Okay, repeat after me. Aleph, bet, vet. Aleph, bet, vet. Aleph, bet, vet.
What do you hear? What do you see?
Spirituality.
Over the meadows and under the leaves.
Spirituality.
A boon to the righteous, a gift for the free.
Spirituality.
God's gift to the world, with egality.
Spirituality.
Lickety split, on the double, form a circle. Now, we will begin with the warm-up exercises. Arms in the air. Close your eyes. What do you see? What was that?
Ninch.
I'm sorry.
Nothing. My eyes are closed. I cannot see. It's the joke.
Try seeing with your ears. Concentrate. Do you hear that? The gradual floating of the swan. The grizzle of a bear. Feel the spirituality. Embrace it.
A golden Schlüssel, eventuality. Can this Yiddish really only speak Yiddish?
He seems touched. By God.
Amore, shush.
Oh, it is cold. I need some coffee.
No, wait! Dread is the cold of the dead.
Oh, what that's about?
Please. Shush.
Okay, what's the reason for this psychotherapy? Look, and now she's late.
Hi! Hi, everybody! Now, come on, let's get started. Okay, form a circle, that's right. Everyone sit down. Okay, now, every week this is a safe space. Everything you say here will be confidential and will not be judged. Now, before we begin check-in, I'd like us to form a circle of trust.
Oh, I'm Shomer Nagia.
Okay.
Shomer Nagia.
Yeah, let's form a new circle of trust then. Okay. Now, who wants to go first?
Kreplach in Holm is niet kein kreplach, nur a Holm.
Okay. Michael.
I have a genuine problem this week. A few days ago it started to really annoy me when my roommate refused to replace the cap on the toothpaste, although I specifically asked him not to.
And is your roommate here today?
No.
And how does this problem make you feel?
I don't know, irritated, confused, disrespected. It seems so trivial when I speak about it.
Yeah, good, Michael. And don't worry how it sounds. We're all here to support, not to judge. Have you thought about why he or she may be ignoring your requests in this way?
I just can't figure him or her out.
Elf nisim tormenzit ni falosen.
If this guy fighting you for some reason,
you could probably hide the toothpaste.
When my flatmate in Haifa would not wash the frying pan, I put it in his bed.
And did that work?
Yes, he moved out soon after.
Michael, I could talk to him if you wanted.
I need to scratch my nose, I'm sorry. Your hand smells of fruit.
Thank you. It's a new soap I've been using.
Okay, team. We don't want to leave Michael going back to his apartment with no coping strategies for the emotion that he's feeling. Does anyone have any suggestions?
Yeah, actually, I think it's going to be okay now.
Oh?
Yeah, yesterday I went out and bought one of the bottles of liquid toothpaste with the pressed down container.
Oh. And finally, we come to Rachel. Rachel, how has your week been?
I've been having trouble sleeping.
And how does that make you feel?
Tired. And worried. But mainly tired.
Yeah. Michael.
Yes?
Let's broaden this and see if anyone in the group has any ideas why Rachel may not be sleeping. Michael?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you should ask her.
But I'm asking you.
Okay, I know we both have a driving test coming up soon. Maybe she's worried about that.
No, I can drive really well, actually. I'd forgotten about the test.
Are you worried about your driving test, Michael?
No.
What would happen if you fail?
I would retake it.
Is being able to drive important to you? Would it validate your masculinity?
What? No. No. No.
No. Any contributions?
So this kein Broche.
Okay, great.
You know what I do if I can not get to sleep?
What?
Oh! Thank you, Laszlo. But at the moment we're talking about problems, not solutions.
In Hungary we know all about problems.
When I was young in Haifa, I could not go to sleep until 5 a.m.
And do you know why not?
Yes, I had been to the children's party and we were drinking lots of Coke. And Coke has caffeine in it.
Okay, thank you. Has anyone ever had any trouble sleeping for psychological reasons?
Coke has caffeine in it. I don't think I have a problem anymore.
Alright, that's the end of check-in. Now, I've got something a bit more unusual for us to do today. We're going to use Rorschach ink blocks to motivate the discussion. So, pass these around. It's one for each of you. And you're going to tell me what you see.
No, wait. Wait, it's at least the first thing that comes to mind is... No, yes, it's definitely just an ink blot.
Tintin blacks. Yeah, Tintin blacks.
What is this meant to be?
For sure, it's the Hungarian Empire before the Treaty of Trianon.
A cloud?
Oh yeah! You know it is, you know we go, you know! For the longest while we're jamming in the party, and you're whining on me, pushing everything right back on top of me, yeah. But if you think you're gonna get away from me, you better change your mind. You're going home with me tonight. Let me hold